This is We Bleed Orange and Black, the podcast for Halloween and horror lovers. I am in San Diego, and this is our audio diary of Comic-Con 2025.
Is this on? Cool. Okay, ready? Hi, my name is Xero Gravity, and I'm putting my hand in the bag, and I'm pulling out an airhead. Oh my god, I haven't had airheads in mad long. We used to do this on the bus until it gets real short. And my topic today is, what is your biggest fear?
Hardest question, and you pulled it out first.
That's actually the easiest question, and this is going to make for a shitty interview. So can I answer it and then pick another one?
Go for it.
Okay, my biggest fear is human trafficking. Next question. Best superpower? Telekinesis. Period. Like there's no other answer. I think if we all were to wake up tomorrow with superpowers, the world would definitely end very quickly. The only people that would survive are the people who have telekinesis on some Carrie shit.
Great answer.
You know, that's it.
That's the only right answer. And where can we find you online?
You can find me online at all my socials at xghorror or xghorror.com. You can also listen to my podcast wherever you get your podcast fix at Blurty Massacre. Thanks for listening.
So, how do you enjoy cosplaying?
It's been a journey I've been on for about 10 years, and it's just fun making things with my hands. It's, it relieves a lot of stress, adds a lot more too, but it's a good way to relax, and then it's so much fun to come out here and see what everybody's been able to make.
What is your favorite part about this Samus costume?
It's probably got to be the cannon, which is coming apart a little bit. But the cannon, because it's got animatronic pieces, it's got LEDs, it's got sounds, it's got the whole nine. Although, speaking of that stress, I'm going to have to go inside and fix it up a little bit in a second.
And my buddy is a cosplayer. Do you have any smart questions to ask about the suit?
Probably not smart questions. What's your paint process for the metallic?
So the metallic paint, there's two different types that I used. On the Canon, it's actually automotive paint. That's color shift automotive paint. Be careful with it because it likes to crack. For the rest of the armor, it's actually Bear makes a metallic paint, like Bear, the house paint company. It's harder to find, but I'm really happy with how it turned out.
Yeah, it looks fantastic.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Got myself a Starburst. I know some of these words. Oh. If I got any superpower, which would I choose and why? Well, I would pick to be able to shoot out Ed sauce from my wrists. Burgers would always be good. Oh, deliciousness. Yeah, that'd be the one.
Thank you very much.
And I keep the candy?
It's all for you.
A scan on your way out, that way you can get back in.
Testing. Hello, Internet. My name's Sharice. On the Internet, I'm Chalua. I don't really have a main project, but I do help with social media stuff for a show on Cartoon Network called Ianu, so check it out. And come to our panel on Sunday at 1. I've got my favorite, Sour Apple Laffy Taffy. All right, and what is my pregunta? What was your first comic book? Oh, it was like in 2001. It was a Batman comic that my mom got me years ago. I don't remember what issue it was. In the back there was like fan art and stuff. And that was basically my first comic. So Yeah.
Are you still a Batman fan?
Yes, I like reading. You know, DC, you do fantastic work in your animated universe and your comic universe. I just leave the cinematic one alone.
Died in our place. He paid the penalty for all of our sin through his death on the cross. And then he rose from the dead on the third day.
There's our smoking stack. Nice. Thank you. Ryan and I are in the interactive zone at Petco Park Hot Parking Lot Experience. It just gets better every year.
Yeah. It's tarry, cementy, hot toppy.
This asphalt is just giving me life.
I want to run from zombies through Petco Park so bad.
Oh my god.
Right, I mostly write Sasquatch erotica these days. I made my name as a horror writer. So my novel Good Dogs came out last year. It's a werewolf slasher. I knew I wanted to write about werewolves, and I started thinking about, like, well, what could kill a werewolf, right? What would werewolves be afraid of? And so the monster in that book, which I'm not going to describe too much,
Hi, my name's Christopher Reda at Critical Entertainment. We're at booth 4014. We make original comic books like The First American, Space Dragon, Lifeboat, Planetary Expansion, and more. Thanks for checking us out here. And let's see what I get. Oh, nice. Smarties, classic. Let's see, what question do I get here? It's like a fortune cookie. Let's see. What is your favorite horror movie? The Shining.
All right.
100%.
Thanks, Chris.
Thank you, appreciate it.
And that was the Alien Earth Code Red experience. Immersive walkthrough. All right, we're rolling.
All right. Howdy, San Diego Comic-Con. This is Drew Edwards, writer and creator of Halloween Man. Big Texas howdy to all of y'all out there. And I'm sorry I'm losing my voice. That's why I sound like this. My candy is a Airhead cherry flavor. All right, my first question is, what is your biggest fear? So I'm going to give two answers to that. I just became a dad back in September. So now my biggest fear is anything bad happening to my daughter. But before that, I grew up in rural Texas next to a lake called Possum Kingdom. When I was a kid, a bullfrog jumped onto me and wouldn't come off. So prior to that, I would say my biggest fear, frogs.
All right, second question.
All right, let's do this. What is my favorite horror movie? That's tough. Can I give top three?
Top three.
Top three. Bride of Frankenstein, Evil Dead 2, and Friday the 13th, Jason Lives. There we go.
Solid.
Yes.
Very goofy movie.
Yes.
But it's an important
A
movie.
nostalgic favorite.
That's very good.
Yeah.
I love human Jason. I love zombie Jason. I even love Jason X. So like.
Jason X is underrated. I think it's an incredibly entertaining film.
100%.
The thing about Jason Lives is it has everything you associate with a Friday the 13th movie in one movie. Because like if you look at the progression of those movies, not every one movie prior to that has all of them. It's the first one where Jason rises from the grave. He wears a hockey mask. He's at the camp. Has a machete. All the iconic elements is in there. Alice Cooper. But great, a banger Alice Cooper theme song.
All right, third question. That's a big one.
If I had a lantern ring, which color would I choose, and what would be my weakness? I would color would be orange because I love Halloween, obviously, and my weakness would be brisket because I'm from Texas. So there you go.
Like your weakness is and you gotta have it?
Gotta have it. You put brisket, I can be bribed. Like villains can bribe me with brisket.
I like that because for Green Lantern, the color yellow is his weakness, but I don't think it's because he's got to have it.
No.
But he loves it.
I would be like one of those fruit pie advertisements from the 60s where you subdue the villain with a Hostess fruit pie. Only with me it would be brisket. Yeah.
So, Drew, when did you start Halloween Man?
Halloween Man is going to be celebrating its 25th anniversary in October, so the year 2000. That's all crazy for me to think that it's been over 2 decades of doing this journey of doing an independent comic, but it's been wonderful and gratifying, and it's great to be here at San Diego Comic-Con.
And you're not just spinning Halloween yarns. There's more of a personal connection with the character.
Yeah, Halloween Man's kind of my therapy. I started doing the comic, at least in part, because I was in a car accident that killed my twin, and I needed something to focus. So even though it's this sort of quirky, zany comic, I was working through a lot of trauma, and going through an accident like that, I knew what it felt like to be a monster. And now I was able through Halloween Man to express that.
Is there something about the holiday, and this is a leading question.
Go ahead.
But something about this holiday that doesn't celebrate death per se, like Dia de los Muertos.
Yeah.
But it's got 1 foot in, 1 foot out.
I think Halloween, at least as we celebrate it in the modern day, is a very American holiday because it's our confrontation with mortality, but it's got this sense of whimsy to it. And, we let children run out of the street. Everybody's dressing up in costumes. You can be anything on Halloween. But, at the same time, you're confronting fear, you're confronting death. So you got this one aspect that's very silly, but then you have this other aspect that's very serious. And I just think there's something very uniquely American about that, and I love it.
I mean, perfect answer. I
try.
I think I'll end it there. Where can people find you online?
I am Drew_Halloween on Instagram. If you're interested in getting the book, you should go to red5comics.com, or you can check out my Instagram. There's information on that. Again, and the Halloween Man Omnibus, Halloween Man Volume 1, comes out in September.
Drew, congratulations on 25 years.
Thank you, and thanks for having me on the show.
This is RG. I'm seeing Tomo. Cold Slither.
Fancy breakfast. Fancy breakfast? Oh my God.
that was fancy breakfast ambience.